Welcome to the Wicker Bar. I'm the host of your show, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the motherfucking Delridge. I'm here to teach you how to make some tasty and delicious cocktails and occasionally some food. And one of these days we're going to get into the toys, but not yet. We found ourselves this weekend back on a remote location. Kind of a surprise for me, surprise for Rael, but here we are. And limited stocks down here. But we did have some gin. We did have some ST-GERMAIN that we like, the elderflower liqueur. So I looked up some recipes and we had some raggedy ass basil. This basil is on its last day. We had a couple of things we brought down with us. So tonight I'm going to make two. I'm going to make one. We're going to hit pause. We're going to drink that one. Then we're going to come back and make another one. So I found 4 or 5 different recipes that use this delightful liquor. The one that we're making this evening, I don't remember what the name of it was, but it incorporated this fresh basil here. So I'm going to make get up on some of this lemon juice here. So I think a couple of the other drinks we're doing this evening require lemon juice as well. Fabulous day down here on the Hood Canal. Spent some time in lovely Shelton. They're getting ready for their holiday Christmas parade next Saturday, December 5th. Because back in the day, Shelton was known as the Christmas tree capital of the world, and
Christmastown,
USA. So they have like the largest display of Jesus Christ, man. decorated trees. I think it's like a Guinness Book of World Records type of a deal. And we just kind of happened on it last year, but this year we know that it's happening. We'll go down and check out the parade. I mean, it's nothing much, but a little bit of small town charm. Okay, there we go. And I also made a little bit of simple syrup. If you remember, it's half water, half sugar. Kind of melt that together till it creates this deliciousness here. Okay, we've got our mixer, and this recipe calls for about 4 basil leaves per cocktail. I'm just going to throw in a couple extra and make it just a wee bit extra basil-y because this basil ain't going to be any good after right about now. Like that one still smells good. So we're going to muddle the basil, our lemon juice, which is going to be 1 ounce of lemon juice. So where are we at here? One ounce of simple syrup. And the recipe calls for just like regular bitters. We didn't have any regular bitters down here, though we do have some orange bitters. I'm going to go ahead and muddle those. They're supposed to put them in at the last, but I'm just going to do that right now, just because. Remember, if you don't have a muddler, you can use, I don't know, the back of a spatula. Whatever you got. Improvise. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then 4 gin. And this cup right here is going to throw me off because it's our other one at the Wicker Bar is a 4 ounce, and this is a 5 ounce. 4 ounces of gin. 1. I'll go a little heavy. I'm going 1. I'm going 1 1/4 of the ST-GERMAIN. I guess you're not supposed to say ST-GERMAIN. You're supposed to say like West Seattle ST-GERMAIN, supposedly. I don't want to offend anybody out there in cocktail land. Oh, and don't forget, before we get any farther with this, if you could hit like, if you could hit subscribe, so that way you know when there's all these exciting videos that we're doing here, showing you how to make these tasty cocktails. I'd like to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And also, your comments are always encouraged, as long as they're not snarky. I don't need any know-it-all, lords of this world. And if you have any ideas for cocktails, that you'd like us to do, we will do them. We prefer, more classy ones. But whatever you got, we're down. Got a little strainer there because I don't care for it. Like if you make a mojito and you get a mojito and it's got a bunch of flecks of mint in it, I don't know. I don't really care for that. Couple in here. And then we have a few other choices we're gonna do. We might do one where there's some muddled cucumber. There's another one that's a tonic. But we'll just see. We're gonna savor this one while you all wait, and Braille's gonna hit pause on the magic recording machine, and then we're gonna be back in 10 or 15 minutes, or if we throw these down really quick, like 2 or 3. We don't have any tripod or anything down here, so I'm just gonna pretend that I'm handing that to Rail. She just grabbed it. Oh, thank you, Zippy. You're so kind. That's nice. Just the faintness of the basil in there. Very, very nice. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Wicker Bar remote location here on the beautiful Hood Canal in the beautiful state of Washington on the West Coast, Pacific Northwest. You know what's up? The cat's up there shoving pieces of the puzzle on the floor because she feels left out when there's puzzling going on. Okay, we'll be back. Thank you very much. This is the gin, ST-GERMAIN, some basil, some simple syrup, lemon juice, a couple of dashes of bitters. Very refreshing and delicious. Kind of classy, maybe a little bit too classy for people such as Rail and myself, but we're trying to work our way into the upper crust, as it were. Okay, we'll be back. Are we back? Oh, wait a minute. Ugh. Got to peel on the floor. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, that first one, absolutely delicious. We're going to move on to the second cocktail. And not that I'm a purist or a holier-than-thou, but I do believe that a martini is a martini, and there is no fucking chocolate martini or cheesecake martini, same as some of these tacos they have. A taco's a taco. Let's not get too fucking crazy about it. Anyway, this is called a cucumber martini, so I'm just going to go with that just because that's what it's called. But it is some muddled slices of cucumber, and I'm just getting those off because I want more of the taste of the cucumber flesh in my muddling. This is going to be some muddled cucumber, our gin, our ST-GERMAIN, and I think we have just enough vermouth in there to do the trick. So I don't know, 4, 5, 6 slices of a cucumber, depending on how much cucumber flavor you like, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it up in some smaller pieces so it gets a little bit, feels a little bit more abuse from the muddler. I'm going to go a couple more. Let's go cucumbery. There we go. A lot of vitamins in that cucumber. And on the we gave up paying for cable TV years and years ago, and then now with all these streaming services, it's even better. But if you get yourself a digital antenna, Comet TV right now, fairly underrated zombie movie, Fido, ZomCon, kind of one of these 50s. I don't know. It's got a nice feel to it. Underrated. Nobody really ever seems to talk about Fido. Where did I put my muddler? There it is. Okay. Cucumbers. Did I already ask you to please subscribe to my channel? I know it's a lot of people, you think that I've gotten too big for my britches. I'm on network TV now. Not as many people watch my videos since they're not on YouTube. Or since way back when we do the YouTube Live and just kind of like... Facebook Live, just kind of like off the cuff. People would complain about the buffering and it's so slow to load and everything's not synced up, and now we've got it all dialed in. Please just take a moment. Thumbs up. Yeah, Blaine, you're doing a fucking great job, buddy. Keep up those fucking cocktails, man. Okay. Subscribe, like, share the Wicker Bar with your YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter friends. Okay, we've got our cucumbers in there. Muddle, I guess just a sexy term for smush them up with this fancy little thing. Once again, if you were watching just 5 minutes ago, I showed you what you can use for a fake muddler. Okay, 4 ounces of gin. And I'm not doing like a regular dinner tonight. I'm gonna do some, I wanted to do prosciutto wrapped asparagus because we brought some asparagus down with us because that's what we had in the fridge. We didn't have any prosciutto. Couldn't find any at the local markets, but we did get some bacon. So I'm gonna do some bacon wrapped asparagus. We got a little teeny New York strip that I have marinating, and we're going to put that on some skewers. We have some little teeny tomatoes here. I think we'll add those. Maybe a little slice of onion. We'll see. And then I'm going to make some leftover Thanksgiving Day mashed potatoes. I'm going to add some breadcrumbs and a little cheese in there. I'm going to make them up into some little pancakes. And then I think I'll make a little sauce with the Greek yogurt. We'll doll that up a bit. And then we do have a chicken breast in the fridge. I think we're gonna pound that out, and I think we're gonna stuff that with some Havarti cheese and maybe some leftover Thanksgiving turkey and maybe some spinach. And that's gonna be another one of our little dishes that we're gonna have tonight. We'll see what else. We have a couple other things that we could throw together. But anyway, back to the cocktail. Okay, gin is in there. 4 ounces. Here's our 1 ounce. Oh, where is that? Come on, man. Work with me. And then, it's like this kind of vermouth. It's like you seem like you have it around for fucking forever. Then you start to make these old school cocktails, and I don't know, you use it up. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh. Got the smooth jams. I did find a penny today. Pretty excited about that. We do have a special, I don't know, maybe Rail hands over. We have a special potlatch Lucky Money. This is our Lucky Money piggy bank down here in Potlatch. That's, perhaps you know him, his name's Pinocchio. Very favorite childhood fellow. I believe I saw that they're going to be remaking Pinocchio, I think. Guillermo del Toro, maybe? What's that guy's name? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay. Of course, we had to recycle our glasses. Very limited barware where we are here. We don't generally entertain anybody else except for the two of us and Hildy and Dexter. Hildy slept with Dexter today on the dog bed for many, many hours. He put up with it. So I'm going to put that over there to Rael, pretend that she can get that. And I will tell you how this, I can see the bits of cucumber floating around in there. Nice. Refreshing. You get a little bit of the vermouth. Cucumbers in there, really, really nice. I like that. A little bit stiffer, obviously, than the last one. That'll be it for our 2 cocktails for this evening. It is Saturday night. Rail's going to hit pause, and we'll just kind of, whatever. You can watch me make these little snacks. About 5:30 here on the West Coast. The stars are out. It's beautiful. We have public domain radio. It's putting us in a nice, soft, serene, calm, peaceful mood. Thank you. I'm Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the motherfucking Del Ridge, and I'm a canal bunny today, right now. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll show you just a couple of these little snacks. Hopefully everybody else is carrying on nicely here on a Saturday. If you got Comet TV, Fido's on right now. We didn't catch the one that was on Comet before. A lot of weird monsters and Jeffrey Tambor, Alan Arkin. I don't know, this TV down here doesn't, if you hit menu, it doesn't tell you what you're watching, but it's a fucking weird one. Maybe somebody knows. You'll give us a call. Oh, you can't, because I can't give you this number here. Although, going way back, because this is the same number, if you would know, way back, when I didn't have my own telephone number in my mother's basement, I would have to use her actual telephone upstairs, away from my domain. Okay, peace out. We'll be back with some food in a little while. Just hang tight.